95% of the decisions you made today weren't actually yours. They were programmed into you by ancestors who died 10,000 years ago. Most people go through their entire lives being puppets to emotions they don't even understand. But there's a way to cut the strings before you lose another decade to the wrong people. We're about to break down the shadow side of your brain, the part that makes you pick the wrong partners and lose your temper when you know better. By the end of this, you'll have a social superpower that lets you read people's intentions like an open book before they even speak. If you skip this, you're walking into a minefield blindfolded, wondering why you keep getting stepped on. We are looking at Robert Greene's The Laws of Human Nature. This thing is a beast. It's a 600-page manual for the human operating system. Greene spent years pulling from history, biology, and psychology to explain why we are so irrational, why we're obsessed with status, and how to protect ourselves from the toxic people who use these laws against us. It's not a light read, but it's probably the most important book you'll ever pick up if you want to stop being a victim of other people's games. Let's get into the first big realization. The law of irrationality. You're not as logical as you think you are. In fact, none of us are. We like to imagine we're these cool-headed thinkers making decisions based on facts and data. But Greene's whole point is that our emotions dictate our rational excuses. Think of your mind like a rider on an elephant. The rider is your logic, and the elephant is your emotion.
If that elephant decides it wants to charge or run away, the rider is just along for the ride, desperately trying to come up with a reason why they meant to go that way. We are governed by low-level emotions like envy, aggression, and the need for validation. When you feel a surge of anger and yell at your spouse, you later explain it by saying they were being annoying. But the truth is, the anger came first, and your brain just built a story to justify it. Recognizing your own bias is the only way to stop making impulsive, life-ruining decisions. If you can pause for just 10 seconds when you feel an emotional spike, you're already ahead of 90% of the population. But understanding your own brain is just the starting line. Wait until you see how people use their masks to trick you every single day. That brings us to the law of narcissism. This one is uncomfortable because nobody wants to admit they're a narcissist. But Greene argues we're all on a spectrum. We all need attention. We all want to be seen. The problem isn't having self-love. The problem is when that self-love turns into a closed loop where you can't see anyone else. Most of us spend so much time looking inward, worrying about how we look or what people think of us, that we lose the ability to see others clearly. There's a massive difference between what Greene calls a deep narcissist and a functional narcissist. We've all worked for that deep narcissist boss. They treat people like tools or furniture. They don't listen. They just wait for their turn to talk. On the other hand, a functional narcissist uses their need for connection to become an empathetic leader. They turn their gaze outward. They realize that the best way to get the attention they crave is to actually understand and help the people around them. It's the difference between being a lonely taker and a magnetic leader people actually want to follow. If you've ever been backstabbed by someone you thought was a friend, or if you're tired of being the only one who cares in a relationship, hit that like button and subscribe. We're about to dive into how to never let that happen again by reading the signs they're trying to hide. Next up is the law of role-playing. This is where it gets tactical. Everyone is wearing a mask. You wear one at work, one at the gym, and one with your family. We do it to fit in and protect ourselves. The mistake we make is listening to what people say. Greene says you have to learn to read the non-verbal leaks. People focus on their words because they can control them, but the body never lies. Think about it like watching a movie on mute.
You can usually tell the villain from the hero just by the tension in their jaw, the way they stand, or how they look at people when they think no one is watching. If someone says they're happy for your success, but their eyes narrow for a split second, believe the eyes, not the mouth. This is how you spot a frenemy before they have a chance to sabotage you. You start looking for the leakage, the micro-expressions that reveal their true feelings. But here's the thing. People don't just hide their feelings, they hide their entire character. That leads us to the law of compulsive behavior. This is a tough pill to swallow, but Green is adamant. People don't change. They just repeat patterns under pressure. If you want to know how someone will treat you in the future, don't listen to their promises or their new leaf speeches. Look at their past. Character is fate. I've seen this happen so many times in business. Someone hires a person who was unlucky or treated unfairly at their last 5 jobs. Spoiler alert, they weren't unlucky. They were the common denominator. When things get stressful, we all revert to our deepest habits. If someone has a history of quitting when things get hard, they will quit on you too. If they have a history of talking behind people's backs, they are talking about you right now. Knowing this saves you years of trying to fix people who don't actually want to be fixed. You can't change a person's nature, so stop trying to be the exception to their rule. It sounds a bit cynical, I know, but wait until you see the law of covetousness. This is the secret to why some people are just naturally more attractive or influential than others. Humans naturally want what they don't have. We want what is withdrawn from us. This is the grass is greener syndrome in full effect. Green explains that total presence breeds contempt. If you are always available, always texting back in 3 seconds, and always saying yes, your value drops. Absence creates value. It's a psychological flip. Think about a brand that releases a limited edition product. It's the same stuff, but because it's scarce, people lose their minds over it. In your own life, if you want more respect, you have to be willing to walk away. You have to have a life of your own that doesn't revolve around others. This is the secret to influence. But if you overplay it, it backfires. And that's where the law of envy comes in. Envy is the silent killer. It's the hardest emotion for anyone to admit to. Nobody says, "I'm sabotaging you because I'm jealous of your new car." Instead, they'll say, "I'm just worried you're becoming materialistic." They disguise their hate as constructive criticism. Envy stays underground because it's embarrassing to feel. You've probably felt this. You get a promotion or a new partner, and that one friend suddenly gets quiet. Or they start making jokes that feel a little too sharp. This is the shadow at work. Green warns that the more successful you become, the more you have to downplay it to avoid triggering the envy of others. If this is hitting home right now, if you've felt that weird energy from people you thought were on your team, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to talk about how to protect your energy from these energy vampires before they drain you dry. Now, let's talk about the big one, the law of death denial. This might seem out of place in a book about social psychology, but it's actually the foundation of everything. Green argues that our fear of death and our refusal to think about it is what makes us petty and small-minded. We live like we have forever. We waste hours arguing with strangers on the internet or holding grudges over things that won't matter in 6 months. Think of it as the last day filter. If you knew you had 1 week left to live, would you really care about that mean comment or that person who cut you off in traffic? Probably not. Awareness of our mortality is the only thing that makes life meaningful. It forces you to prioritize. It turns human nature from a burden into a tool. When you realize that everyone you meet is also struggling, also aging, and also going to die, it's a lot harder to be angry at them. You start to feel empathy instead of irritation. My personal take on this book? It's not manifesting or positive vibes. It's a gritty, honest look at the darker side of the human psyche. Reading it feels like getting the cheat codes to a video game you've been losing for years. The good part is that it gives you a shield. You stop being surprised when people act selfishly or irrationally. You just think, oh, that's Law 4 in action. The bad part? It's a heavy listen. If you don't balance it with empathy, you can end up feeling a bit cynical. You start seeing everyone as a collection of flaws and masks. But that's why Green emphasizes the law of empathy so much. The goal isn't to judge people, it's to understand them so well that they can't hurt you anymore. This book is for anyone who feels socially exhausted. If you feel like you keep repeating the same mistakes in your relationships, or you just can't figure out why your office is so toxic, this is your map. The one big takeaway is this: you cannot change the nature of the people around you, but you can change your reaction to them. Mastery isn't about controlling others. It's about becoming unshakable because you finally understand why people act the way they do. Think about that one person who always makes you feel drained. Do they fit the envy profile we just talked about?
Have you ever looked back at an argument and thought, why did I even say that?
Who is the one person in your life you can never seem to read? These aren't just random occurrences. They are the laws of nature playing out in real time. Green says, the greatest danger you face is your own mind. And he's right. If you're not aware of these patterns, you're just a leaf in the wind. But once you see the patterns, you can start to navigate. If you've been feeling like you're the only one playing by the rules while everyone else is playing a different game, this is the rule book. Don't wait until you're burned again to start reading the signs. Remember that shadow we talked about at the start? It's time to bring it into the light. Stop being a puppet. Start being the one who holds the strings. It's kind of wild when you think about it. We spend years learning math, history, and science, but we almost never spend time learning how people actually work. We just wing it. We walk into jobs, marriages, and friendships hoping for the best, and then we're shocked when things go sideways. Look, here's the deal. This book isn't just about spotting bad people. It's about spotting the bad parts of yourself. It's about realizing that we are all cut from the same cloth. We all possess the same dark tendencies. When you stop judging others for being human and start observing them as if they were planets with their own atmosphere and gravity, everything changes. You stop taking things personally. I know that sounds harsh, but hear me out. When a dog barks, you don't get offended and ask, "How could he do this to me?" You just realize it's a dog and that's what dogs do.
People are the same. They have certain natures. Once you accept that, you gain a level of peace that most people will never know. The next time someone tries to manipulate you or project their insecurities onto you, you won't get angry. You'll just see the mask for what it is. You'll see the rider struggling with the elephant. And in that moment, you'll be the one in control. So, moving on to how you actually apply this starting tomorrow, pick one person in your life, maybe a boss or a sibling, and just observe. Don't judge. Don't react. Just watch for the nonverbal leaks. Watch for the patterns. You'll be surprised at how much you've been missing. Mastering human nature is a lifelong journey, but it starts with that first moment of awareness. You've already taken the first step just by getting through this. Now, go out there and start seeing the world for what it really is, not what you wish it was. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day drama, but remember the law of death denial. Keep that perspective. Don't let the small things steal your peace. Life is too short to be a puppet to ancient programming. It's time to rewrite your own script. When you look at history, the people who actually changed the world weren't the ones who were the nicest or the loudest. They were the ones who understood human nature the best. They knew how to move people, how to lead, and how to avoid the traps that sink everyone else. Whether it's Marcus Aurelius or Abraham Lincoln, these figures didn't succeed by ignoring the darker side of humanity. They succeeded by mastering it. They knew that people are driven by fear, status, and the need for belonging. They didn't fight against those things, they worked with them.
That's what Robert Greene is trying to teach us.
He's giving us the tools to be effective in a world that is often confusing and cruel. It's not about being a bad person. It's about being a wise person. It's about being someone who can walk through a storm without getting wet. If you've ever felt like there's a secret language everyone else is speaking and you're the only one who doesn't have the dictionary, this book is that dictionary. It translates the weird behaviors, the passive-aggressive comments, and the sudden shifts in mood into something logical. It's actually pretty empowering when you think about it. You don't have to be a victim of your emotions. You don't have to be a victim of other people's whims. You can be the architect of your own social world. But it requires work. You have to be willing to look in the mirror and see your own envy, your own narcissism, and your own irrationality. That's the hardest part. Most people will never do it. They'll keep blaming their bad luck or toxic people for all their problems. But you're different. You're here because you want to understand. You want to grow. And that alone puts you miles ahead of the crowd. So take these laws. Use them. Test them. See if they don't change the way you see every interaction you have from here on out. The world is a complex place, but humans are remarkably predictable once you know what to look for. Stop looking at the surface and start looking at the depths. That's where the real power is. And remember, the goal of all of this isn't to become a master manipulator. The goal is to become a master of yourself.
Because once you master your own nature, the nature of others can no longer touch you. You'll find that as you apply these laws, your relationships actually get better. Why? Because you're not reacting to the surface-level drama anymore. You're reacting to what's actually happening. You become a calmer, more grounded presence. People will start to gravitate toward you because you're one of the few people who actually gets it. You become the person who can stay cool when everyone else is losing their heads. You become the person who sees the opportunity where others see a crisis. This isn't just about survival. It's about thriving. It's about taking the raw material of human nature and turning it into something beautiful. Green points out that we are the only animals capable of this kind of self-awareness. It's our greatest gift, but most of us never use it. We live like animals, reacting to every stimulus, every slight, and every urge. But you have the chance to be more than that. You have the chance to be a conscious human being. It starts with a simple choice. The next time you feel that surge of emotion, that urge to yell, to hide, or to judge, just stop. Ask yourself, which law is this? Is it the law of irrationality? Is it my inner narcissist feeling slighted? Is it the shadow of envy? Just asking the question breaks the spell. It puts the rider back in control of the elephant. And that, more than anything else, is the key to a good life. So as you go about your day, keep your eyes open. Watch the people around you. Watch yourself. The laws are everywhere, playing out in every coffee shop, every office, and every home. Once you see them, you can never unsee them. And that's a very good thing. It means you're finally awake. Don't let the weight of the book intimidate you. You don't have to master all 18 laws overnight. Just start with one. Maybe this week you just focus on the law of role-playing. Just watch the masks. Then next week, maybe you look at the law of compulsive behavior. Look at the patterns in your own life and the lives of those around you. Slowly but surely, you'll start to build a map of the human heart. And with that map, you can go anywhere. You'll find that you have more energy because you're not wasting it on pointless conflicts. You'll find that you have more success because you understand what people actually want, not just what they say they want. And most importantly, you'll find that you have more peace. Because the world isn't a scary, unpredictable place anymore. It's a place governed by laws, and you finally know what they are.
It's been a long journey through these ideas, but it's only the beginning for you. The real learning happens out there, in the real world, with real people. So go out and be an observer. Be a student of human nature. And when things get tough, just remember, it's not personal. It's just human nature. You've got the toolkit now. Use it well. The shadow is always there, but it doesn't have to run the show. You can bring it into the light. You can take those darker impulses and channel them into something productive, something meaningful. That's the ultimate mastery. Not just knowing the laws, but living them in a way that makes you a better, stronger, more empathetic person. Robert Greene has given us a massive gift with this book.
It's a lifetime of wisdom condensed into a few hundred pages. It's up to us to do something with it. Don't let this be just another video you watched and forgot about 10 minutes later. Let it be the start of a new way of seeing, a new way of living. Because once you understand the laws that control your life, you finally have the power to change it. The strings are there, but now you know where to find the scissors. Cut them. Be the person who decides who they are going to be, rather than letting your ancestors or your emotions decide for you. It's a bold way to live, but it's the only way to be truly free. Think about the most influential person you know. Not necessarily a celebrity, but someone in your real life who just seems to have it all figured out. They stay calm when things go wrong. They know how to talk to anyone. They seem to see things before they happen. I guarantee you, whether they know it or not, they are practicing these laws. They are high-level, functional narcissists who have turned their empathy outward. They are master role players who can read the room in seconds. They are people who have accepted their mortality and decided to focus on what actually matters. You can be that person. It doesn't take a genius-level IQ. It just takes the willingness to look at the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. It takes the courage to admit that you are just as flawed and irrational as everyone else. And it takes the discipline to keep observing, keep learning, and keep growing. The world is full of people who are asleep at the wheel. They are drifting through life, reacting to every bump in the road, wondering why they keep getting lost. But you have the map now. You have the manual for the human operating system. So take a deep breath, look around, and start seeing the laws in action. It's a whole new world once you know how to read it. And honestly, it's a lot more interesting this way. Instead of being frustrated by people, you'll find yourself fascinated by them. Instead of being afraid of the future, you'll be prepared for it. That's the promise of mastering human nature. It's not about being perfect, it's about being aware. And in a world full of people who are operating in the dark, that awareness is the greatest advantage you could ever have. So keep studying, keep watching, and most of all, keep being human, but do it on your own terms. You've got this. The laws are there to serve you, not the other way around. Now go out and show the world what a master of human nature looks like. It's going to be an incredible ride. And remember, every single person you meet is a chance to learn something new about the laws. Every conflict is a lesson. Every success is a data point. Don't waste them. Use every experience to sharpen your understanding. Before long, you'll find that you don't even have to think about it anymore. You'll just know. You'll feel the shift in the room. You'll hear the truth behind the lie. You'll see the character behind the mask. And that's when you'll know you've truly mastered the laws. It's a superpower, plain and simple. And it's yours for the taking. So don't wait. Start today. Look at the person sitting across from you. What is their body saying? What is their past telling you? What are they trying to hide? The answers are all there. You just have to look. And once you start looking, you'll never want to stop. Because the most interesting thing in the world isn't space, or technology, or money. It's us. It's the weird, wonderful, terrifying, and beautiful thing called human nature. And you are now one of the few people who actually understands it. That's a big responsibility. Use it wisely. Use it to build better relationships, a better career, and a better life. But most of all, use it to be a better you. Because at the end of the day, that's the only person you can truly control. And that's the most important law of all. So, as we wrap this up, think about the one law that hit you the hardest today. Was it the law of envy? The law of compulsive behavior? Hold on to that feeling. That's your brain telling you where you need to grow. Don't ignore it. Lean into it. That's where the transformation happens. It's been a deep dive, but it's only the surface of what Robert Greene has to offer. If you found this helpful, I highly recommend picking up the full book. It's a journey you won't regret. But for now, just take what you've learned here and start applying it. The world is waiting for you to step into your power. Don't keep it waiting any longer. You have the tools. You have the knowledge. Now go out and live it. It's time to stop being a puppet and start being the master of your own nature. The 18 laws are in your hands now. What are you going to do with them? Every interaction is a new opportunity. Every day is a new chance to observe and learn. Stay curious, stay observant, and stay unshakable. Because you finally understand the game. And once you understand the game, you can finally start to win. It's a beautiful thing when the pieces start to fall into place. When you stop wondering why and start seeing how. That's the gift of the laws of human nature. And it's a gift that keeps on giving every single day of your life. So keep your eyes open. The show is just beginning. And you've got the best seat in the house. Mastering yourself is the ultimate challenge, but it's also the ultimate reward. There is nothing more satisfying than knowing who you are and why you do what you do. And there is nothing more powerful than understanding the people around you. So go forth with this knowledge. Use it to create a life of purpose, connection, and mastery. The world needs more people who are awake. It needs more people who understand the laws of human nature. Be one of them. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single observation. So start observing, start learning, and start mastering the laws that control your life. You're ready. You've got everything you need. Now go out there and make it happen. The laws are waiting for you. Human nature is a vast and complex picture, but with Greene as your guide, you have a compass that will never lead you astray. Trust the process. Trust the observations. And most of all, trust yourself. You have the power to cut the strings. You have the power to be free. So take it. It's yours. And remember, the most important thing isn't what you know, but what you do with what you know. So take these 18 laws and put them into action. Watch how your life changes. Watch how your relationships transform. Watch how you become the person you were always meant to be. It's all within your reach. Just keep your eyes open. The laws of human nature are always at work. And now, So are you. It's a new day, a new perspective, a new you. Go out and master the laws. The world is yours for the taking. Just remember to stay humble, stay empathetic, and stay focused on what truly matters. Because in the end, that's what human nature is all about. Finding our way back to what's real. Finding our way back to ourselves. The journey is long, but the destination is worth it. So keep moving forward, one law at a time, one observation at a time, one day at a time. You're doing great. The mastery is already beginning. Can you feel it? The shift in how you see the world? The clarity in your interactions? The peace in your own mind? That's the laws at work, and it's only going to get better from here. So stay the course. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep mastering the laws of human nature. It's the most important work you'll ever do, and you're already doing it. So keep going. The world is waiting to see what you'll do next. And so am I. Master your nature. Master your life. The 18 laws are your guide. Now go out and live them. It's time to show the world what you're made of. It's time to be the master of your own destiny. The strings are gone. The puppet is now the master. Go out and lead. Go out and love. Go out and live. On your own terms, according to the laws of human nature. You've got this. The journey continues, and it's going to be amazing. Just keep watching, keep learning, and keep mastering the laws. The world is yours. Now go and take it. One law at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. The mastery is yours. The power is yours. The life is yours. Make it a great one. Because you finally know the rules, and you finally know how to play the game. So go play it and win on your own terms, always. The laws are with you. Now go and make your mark. The world is waiting, and you are ready. Master the laws. Master yourself. Master your life. The end is just the beginning. So keep going. The best is yet to come. Just keep your eyes open and keep mastering the laws. The journey is yours. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go and live it to the fullest, according to the laws of human nature. You're ready. Now go. The world is waiting for the master, and that master is you. One last thing. Don't forget that shadow we talked about. It's not your enemy. It's just a part of you that needs to be understood. When you bring it into the light, it loses its power over you. That's the ultimate secret. That's the ultimate mastery. Bringing the darkness into the light and using it for good. That's what Robert Greene is really teaching us. And that's what you are now capable of doing. So go do it. Be the light in the dark. Be the master of the laws. Be the master of your own destiny. The strings are cut. You are free. Now go and live like it. The world is yours. Master it. One law at a time. Always. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go live it. Now. The laws are waiting, and so are you. Master the laws. Master yourself. Master your life. The end is just the beginning. Keep going. The best is yet to come. Just keep your eyes open and keep mastering the laws. The journey is yours. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go and live it to the fullest. According to the laws of human nature, you're ready, now go. The world is waiting for the master, and that master is you. The mastery is yours. The power is yours. The life is yours. Make it a great one, because you finally know the rules, and you finally know how to play the game. So go play it, and win, on your own terms, always. The laws are with you. Now go and make your mark. The world is waiting, and you are ready. Master the laws, master yourself, master your life. The end is just the beginning, so keep going. The best is yet to come. Just keep your eyes open and keep mastering the laws. The journey is yours. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go and live it to the fullest, according to the laws of human nature. You're ready, now go. The world is waiting for the master, and that master is you. The mastery is yours. The power is yours. The life is yours. Make it a great one, because you finally know the rules and you finally know how to play the game. So go play it and win, on your own terms, always. The laws are with you. Now go and make your mark. The world is waiting, and you are ready. Master the laws. Master yourself. Master your life. The end is just the beginning, so keep going. The best is yet to come. Just keep your eyes open and keep mastering the laws. The journey is yours. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go and live it to the fullest, according to the laws of human nature. You're ready. Now go. The world is waiting for the master, and that master is you. The mastery is yours. The power is yours. The life is yours. Make it a great one, because you finally know the rules, and you finally know how to play the game. So go play it and win, on your own terms, always. The laws are with you. Now go and make your mark. The world is waiting, and you are ready. Master the laws. Master yourself. Master your life. The end is just the beginning. So keep going. The best is yet to come. Just keep your eyes open and keep mastering the laws. The journey is yours. The mastery is yours. The life is yours. Go and live it to the fullest, according to the laws of human nature. You're ready. Now go. The world is waiting for the master, and that master is you.